So today's video we're going to be talking about the hatch struts. As you can see here on the right and on the left, we have these pretty long struts. Now, you're probably thinking like, okay, why are we talking about these? Well, mine are completely blown. Yes, they're completely shot. And no, they're not completely permanent stuck or anything like that. They are working. And they are working because of a hack. So let me just show you. Here, you see that? The hatch goes down. The hatch comes up. Now, originally, when these were blown, this hatch would not stay up. So I went to a local dealership and I thought, hey, let me buy a couple of these. Well, each one is over $250, and that's a lot of money. So I searched and searched for a different alternative, and I did find one guy who, if you send it to him, he'll repair them. And, you know, it still costs a little bit of money, but not as much as buying OEM. But you have to take him out. And if you look over here, right here, the bolts are actually underneath here. And that's what makes it really hard. So I was on the forums and a lot of people would just say, push it. And I was like, what do you mean push it? And then people were saying, yeah, just grab him right here and just push him with some strength and they'll work. People were like, yeah, mine's been working for 3 or 4 years after I pushed him. And I was like, I don't know about that. So I said, you know what? It's worth it. What's the worst thing I could do? Mess up the struts that are already messed up. And of course, I had somebody holding the hatch, you know, for safety reasons and all that, which I do recommend. But so I went out there and I pushed it, and I put my hand here and I pushed it forward, and it wasn't working. So one day when I had a little bit of pent-up anger, I came back and I pushed it a little bit harder, and then the hatch stayed up. But I was like, I don't trust you. So in my garage, I let the car sit there with the hatch up for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and it still was working. So I was like, this is great. So here is a couple months down. I've been using this hatch for everything, and you know, and it works. And this is great because, you know, before we had to hold it, one person holds it, another person does this, and with the target top, it's even more of a pain, but even with 2 people. But I'm really excited. So thanks for watching our video. I hope this tip helps you out, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Have a great day.